Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Wednesday morning stream. As you can see, we're back on the Divinity Original Sin once again, and we're in the town of Driftwood, I do believe.
Well, keep steady. People still need
We
portions.
need to be on Sebille. We're doing Sebille's story. And what have we got to do, if anything?
There's a lot of call for the junk you sell, then.
We learned that White Majesty named Raymond was Garrison, we should seek
for
him
nothing
out.
less than the wisdom of the
Okay, well
ancients.
that's something to do straight away, I think. Is that Julian? Have we already done this? I can't remember. Let's have a quick wander down here. We haven't been this way before, so we'll get that. Who's our looter again on this save? I can't remember. Let me have a look. Lucky Charm 1. Lucky Charm 2. Right, so we're using Fane to search. And we use Sebille to speak to Magister Raymond.
Go on, you mute sacks of flesh! Put your backs into it! I'll not lose another day to the tide! The Lord Dread awaits! Its sails billow with Dallas's breath! I'll...
The Magister stops, barking orders. He sniffs the air like a predator, turns to face you, the wolf eyeing the deer. Okay, that sounds like a cue for a save, I think. Intense fellow, this one. Keep calm and curses bid him good day. Assume an air of levity and say he didn't realise it smells so bad. Okay, let's... Intense fellow, let's do that.
You do not get to make that decision! That decision is mine! A good day? Let's talk about a good day.
Wow, he's not an arrogant swine, is he?
Tell me, have you ever been strung up by the hands? Your body swinging like a bell's clapper as your bones are being broken with cast iron rods?
Hang on a minute, yeah, hold on. We saved his cousin Marie from Voidwalking. Tell him you'd appreciate some respect.
Respect? Try rancor.
He licks his lips. Dry flesh turns wet.
See, I'd like to string you up too. Rack you with rods and leave you dangling over a puddle of your own blood and piss.
Wow, I really want to kill you. I really do. It's a shame we've got a town full of magisters, otherwise we could do it here. Right, okay, we're going to have to placate him somehow. Intolerable, that's what he done to deserve such hostility.
Oh, no, 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 no. That won't do at all. Innocence is a mask that doesn't fit you. I'm very good at what I do, see? I don't even need a sauce hound yapping by my side. There was a whiff of something in the air when you approached. A current of filth. That is to say, sauce. Best convince me I was mistaken.
Alright, another save. Laugh and say you finally understand, but you're not a sorcerer. You seek to become a magister. You say, nope, nope, no, no, no. I don't want to become magister. How dare you suggest such a thing? Lady Dallas didn't seem too well as current filth last time you dined with her at Fort Joy. Take a step close and whisper if he has not know to accuse the best source. There we go. That'll do. Let's try strength. Yes.
He leans in closer and sniffs the air once more.
Interesting. So I was mistaken. Must have been ambition I smelled on you, not the magic that dare not speak its name. Very well. In that case, we'll forego the gallows and turn straight to the hunt, the very definition of your order's existence. Seems peaceful here, doesn't it? A quiet day in a quiet town. One wouldn't think these drifting woods toss on dwarf-troubled waters. But they do.
You're intrigued. Inquire after these dwarven troubles.
Consider for a moment the dwarf. What is he? A mule, a beast of burden. But some defy that role. There are rats among them, dancing to their rat queen's tune. I've need of a rat catcher.
Urging to make his point, if you're to accept the role of rat catcher, you need more concrete information.
Of course. I must depart post-haste, but Julian here will stay behind and be a good little parrot. Ask, and he will answer.
Stay behind? But I've my orders. Same as you. Dallas.
Like I said, Julian is staying. And with that, I must be off. No hard feelings about the death threats, of course. How about we part shaking hands instead of stringing them up?
Okay.
How very heartwarming.
Oh God, I can't wait till I kill you.
One last thing. The Magisters here are diligent men and women. A stranger like you may run into troubles with them. Should this happen, just wave this piece of parchment in their eager little faces. My signature will placate them without fail, I assure you. Adieu and good luck. The Lord Dread awaits. The use of the gallows I pass on to you. The time has come, my stitched-lipped
Okay,
lovelies.
2000 XP
We
for
set
that.
sail. Get on board and man your stations.
Okay, nothing there. Right, shall we have a word with Julian? Let's save it again.
Behind like a dog.
The Magister is rubbing the dirt off his robes, none the worse for wear, apparently, from the blast of magic that knocked him off his feet.
You! The supposed source hunter. I'd be whining and dining aboard the Lord Dread if it weren't for you. Your meddling in Magister affairs had better be worth it.
Tell me Superior told you to report to him.
Yes, I am very much aware. Wasn't my damned head that hit the floor back there. Now answer me. Did you meet with a Magister caravan on your way into town? The hour's growing late and I'm beginning to worry something might have gone wrong.
Yes, affirm that you did.
Bishop's bones, you saw it? Out with it, woman. What happened?
Tell him you discovered the caravan was waylaid by dwarven marauders. It was destroyed by Voidwoken. Yeah, that'll do.
Voidwoken? That means source was used. Which means some third party must have attacked first. And I've a fair idea who that might have been. Raymond, that old goat. Always suspected there's more to the Driftwood dwarves than meets the eye. Hate to admit it, but I think he may be right. Too many things have gone wrong along Reaper's Coast to attribute to bad luck. Magister ships sinking, weapons disappearing, and as you've seen, a caravan attacked and destroyed. Rumour has it the Dwarvian Queen herself is behind these acts of sabotage. That is what I want you to prove.
That's why Raymond and he suspect the dwarves to be the culprits.
They've always been snakes in the grass. Cheap labour, sure. And hard workers, too. Half of them are their Queen's spies. Her eyes, her ears, her poison-pouring hands. You know what Queen Justinia is like, surely. A tyrant and a master strategist to boot.
So if you're to prove these accusations, you need to know where to start looking.
There's a local thug, Lohar. He runs an operation out of his hideout beneath the Black Bull Tavern. I suspect this man of being a spy for his queen. It may be interesting to have a word with him, find out what he's up to. But where I really want you to ferret around is Reaper's Bluffs, to the east of Driftwood.
To the east? That says west, and he said east. Did it really? Okay.
It's wild territory, remote and hostile, where I believe the dwarves may have set up a base of operations away from prying eyes. Should you find any such place, and better yet, proof that Lohar is working on behalf of Queen Justinia, you will be handsomely rewarded, I assure you.
Okay, that's enough, I think.
Go forth, and let the hunt commence!
Right, we don't need that. Take leave. Wrecked caravan. Okay. And level up. Right. Do I go persuasion? I think that's really what we need to do with her. Persuasion, let's get that up. Right, is there anything we need to increase? Yes, polymorph. We need to increase polymorph. Let's increase that by 1. And we can learn that. And we can learn that. Oh, you've already mastered that. Great, okay. We've got some void stuff to eat. We need to do that as well. That's a buff, so that needs to move over somewhere. We can move that to... Let's move... Oh. Let's move that over there. Oh, I should have really put that into summoning. Right, we're going to need some items with summoning on, I think. We'll have to have a look for those. We need to get that up. What do we need? I need memory. Yes, we need memory. And I'm going to go for strength. And constitution. Needed to survive quite a long time, if possible. Right, Ifan. What are we working on with you? We're working on bartering. Get that up. Anything you need to learn? I don't think there is. Right, let's leave that one a minute. Let's move on to you. You're our lore master, so we'll get that up. And we need your thievery up, I think. Yes. And you are intelligence based, I do believe. Let's put one into memory. Pyrotechnic 5. Should we give him polymorph so we can have... Ah, it's polymorph 2. I'd like him to have some kind of movement skill. I think she needs one as well. He's got one. I'll have to think about that, I think. We'll have to chew that over there. If we got 1 point available. Yeah, let's leave that on there. On him, sorry. You could do the movement skill as well, so I'm not sure what we should do with all this. Would be nice if they each had a skill so they could get out of dodge, as they say, when things get a bit hairy. But we'll work on that afterwards. Right, you're intelligence based as well. Intelligence. Let's give you one more in memory. And we'll leave that. Oh, she's got 4 points available. Let's give her 1 in Hydrosophist, 1 in Erythurge. I could give her that. So she could move. Okay, we will do. I can always change it if I need be. Let's learn that skill. Move that over there. At least she can get out of dodge now if she needs to be. Right, you, loot. Right, where's our main quest? Hunt for the Master? No, Covenant Magisters. Godwoken. Mastering the Source. There we go, this is what we want. We need to find... the person that's going to teach us the next Source skill. Who's that?
You can't go in there, missus. The Meister isn't home and the Magister's locked her house up for her.
Okay, that's who we're looking for.
They were very angry about it. They said mean things about the Meister and they left a mess, a big one.
That's where the Meister might be.
She's outside the gates. I can't go outside the gates. It's very dangerous. Hey, you want to know a secret?
Looking forward to listening to the secret.
When the wind blows from over the stream, I can hear the Meister. I can hear her crying.
She gives you a look of the darkest meaning. Then she takes a deep breath, puts on a happy smile, turns and skips away.
Powerful awakening. There we go. We've learned that Meister Sebille was arrested by the Majesty Force and is currently being held, kept half dead at the gallows on the outskirts of the village. That looks like gallows to me. Can we get there? Oh yes, we can.
I did not kill Alexander, you stupid ape. Release me!
Oh, she's nearly dead, Master Saver. Alright, okay, put save in there. Silent Watcher. Executioner Ninian. Let's have a word with her.
A Magister guard approaches. Behind her, on the gallows, 2 lizards. One in a Magister uniform hangs dead from her neck. The other hangs from her hands, still alive.
Step away from the prisoner, elf!
Why would I kill Lucian's second most charming?
Ask the prisoner is why she hanged by herself. You want to prisoner free. Ask the dead lizard. Ask who the half-living prisoner is and why she's been hanged by her hands.
She's hanging by her hands because the boss don't want her dead just yet. She's a tough one, Meister Seaver. She's a seeker and she's a bloody traitor.
I tell you, you've heard of the Seekers.
What have you heard? Have you heard that they killed our beloved Alexander? She was part of the Order. Knew Alexander personally. Alexander trusted her. At least as far as you can trust a lizard. To repay that trust, the Meister gave Alexander up to his enemies. She wasn't there when Alexander fell, but White Magister Raymond uncovered the truth. She's as guilty as any of them, and I reckon she got off lightly. I'd have had her flayed alive with a salted bullwhip.
Until you're going to set the Meister free, she'd be wise to stand aside. What level is she? Level 9? Oh, we could actually do that.
You're going to... what, now?
Offer her the opportunity to set the Meister free herself.
She betrayed Alexander. I'd sooner die than free her.
Right, strength. Constitution. Oh, hold up the writ Magister Raymond gave you. You got permission to free her. Oh, that's nice.
Never know what that guy wants next. Fine. Have fun.
Got anything to sell? No. Before we go. And...
The lizard hangs from the gibbet, her face blooded and her scales discoloured. Her eyes are closed, but her tongue flickers as you approach.
Welcome to Driftwood, Godwoken.
One bloody eye cracks open, glittering gold appearing from beneath the swollen lid.
Chased you all the way here from Fort Joy, did they? Very well then, cut me down. There is work to be done. Or indeed you could stand there gawping as if your master had just ordered you to fly. Whatever fits your purpose, my dear.
Reach up, undo a string.
Be quick about it. Who knows when that magistrate might return? God's teeth, it feels good to move again. Now, best scurry off before that magistrate wanders back. Meet me at my home in Driftwood, and we can see what you're made of.
Okay, that sounds like a fine idea. Let's just rob this first. Okay, that wasn't worth anything. Anything else here? Oh, that's a fight we did last episode, wasn't it? That was the eggs, if I remember correctly. Alright, head back across and in. Let's check that first. Oh, that hurt him. Must remember that he's undead. I tend to forget these things. Well, this is a bit of a mess.
The Meister sits slumped in a chair, looking around the room as she works her shoulder with one hand. It looks like it was dislocated by the gallows.
Damnable red-cloaked baboons ransacking my wardrobes. As if I would keep ancient valuable secrets in a pile with my unmentionables.
She takes a deep breath, and with a twist, a click, and a screech of pain, she shoves her shoulder back into its socket.
Ouch.
I swear by the seven, if we did not have more important matters to attend to.
Reaching across the table, she pulls a bowl of hot water towards her and fishes some bandages, a needle, and thread out of a box. She slowly starts to tend to her wounds.
At least the barbarians were unable to club their way into my vault, so everything you need should be safe.
Watch as she slowly wraps a cut on her arm. That's why they strung her up.
Apparently I had a claw in murdering their darling divine-in-waiting Alexander.
The Meister wrenches the bandage, pulling the fabric tight against her wound. She winces before tying it off in a neat knot, but you can see the red stain already spreading across the fabric.
Never mind that. That I was here the entire time. Apparently my cunning transcends time, space, and common sense.
So now she's free, you can proceed. You want to move quickly.
Enthusiasm? On a weekday? My word. We shall begin once we have the tools we need from my vault. You may have been chosen Godwoken, but becoming divine requires more than a supernatural pat on the head. Come, Godwoken. It is time to see just how awake you are.
Okay, what have you got for me? Anything? Oh, look at that. We'll have that. That's intelligence as well. We'll have that as well. Who's our barterer? That's our barterer. Sell that stuff. Do we need that? Do we need that? No, we don't. Right. Oh, I see. I've got no money. Is that right? Alright, just leave that there a minute.
Pay as much attention to art as they do to fashion. Kindly remove that painting from
Well,
the wall.
it appears we're broke. Right, let's ransack this place then. We've got some stuff to sell then. Oh, shovel. Origins of Lucian. We'll take that. Don't want that. Empty potion bottle. Need that. Go on, we'll take that. Sorry about this, Meister, by the way. But we do need to get some money. Tales of the Seven Gods, book. Tears for Troll. Empty bottle. Water balloon. Who does that belong to? Not quite sure.
I pray my instructions will not be too technical for you.
Right, Fane's bike.
Push
At least we're going to
the
go
button.
to Ifan. Let's make sure we don't get any updates off all these books. We're not getting anything so far, are we? Alright, I can go up there as well. Fane's notebook, keep that. Origins of Lucian. Alright, at least got something to sell now. Let's have a quick word again.
Can you not see the button on the wall?
Yes, we can in a minute.
Walk to
Hang on a
the corner
minute.
and press it.
How much do we get for this? Oh, really? Is that it? Still can't afford that. Right, it will have to wait then. Right, where's the button on the wall? There it is.
Your talent for following simple instructions fills me with wonder and pride.
Now.
Now, kindly go to the vault and enter the combination. I shall call it out as you go.
A stone door lies flush with the floorboards. Taking your time, you carefully enter the combination. The metallic sounds of the tumblers falling within the mechanism let you know you entered the code correctly.
Excellent. Follow me. Your time is at hand, Godwoken. Feel free to look out when I catch my breath. Come speak to me when you get close. And try not to break anything in the meantime.
Ooh, lots of stuff. And source fountain. Very nice. Right, okay, let's have a see.
Ancient runes, weird contraption.
The Meister is examining her wounds, prodding at this, wincing at that. Her face seems grim as she turns to you.
Do you know what it means to have the power of the divine, Godwoken?
I better not say that. I don't think she'll like it very much. Say it means total responsibility to others.
Just so. To accept divinity is to accept responsibility for the lives of every person and beast that walks Rivellon. If granted divinity, you would have the power of all 7 gods at your disposal. You could heal any wound, pull islands from the sea, right in injustice. But make no mistake, the divine has only one duty: to protect this world from the void. The divine cannot use her power for anything else. Very well, then. Let's see if we can't snatch divinity from the jaws of the void. The ritual itself is quite simple. Drop some blackroot in the bowl, mix in a little blood, set the concoction aflame, and then inhale the smoke. Ignore any feelings of dizziness, burning in your lungs, or a dire sense of existential dread. They're all perfectly normal, although you will need to sacrifice a little sauce along the way. Everything you need is here. Ingredients in the cupboard. Sauce in the glowing fountain. Ritual in the tome by the bookcase. Even an incinerator to provide a flame.
The Meister looks back at her wounds, curiously prodding them as fresh blood oozes out, staining her claws.
Oh dear. Observe the cuts look pretty bad.
Quite. Mind you, being torn asunder by a Voidwoken would be even more inconvenient. So if you wouldn't mind...
The Meister points sharply to the ingredients cupboard.
So you get started immediately.
And do not lose anything. These ingredients are rare indeed. I'm not hiking back out to the Cloisterwood to fetch you more blackroot.
Okay. Right. Where's this cupboard then? Ingredients cupboard. There we go.
Opening the door, you see a selection of ingredients, thrown together in no particular order.
Oh, look for the materials you need to complete the ritual.
After a quick rummage, you spot the blackroot, nestled between the grated dragon's tongue and drudene oil. You gather up the blackroot, obsidian lance, and ancient bowl, and kick the door of the cupboard closed.
Right, okay, we've got all that, have we? Use. Okay, that's a bloody dagger. Combine. Right, combine with ball and that. This ball is ready for ritual. Then we've got to set fire to it. Put a little save in first, shall we? Just in case this goes badly wrong.
As you suck the smoke deep into your lungs, your vision starts to swim and cloud. There is an intense pounding in your head, and you can feel the world fading.
Hold the fumes in your lungs and ignore the thumping in your head.
As the world fades away, you lose all sense of being grounded. You reach out, but you could feel yourself falling slowly, sinking into the depths of your own soul.
Oh, back in the Hall of Echoes again. Okay. I just realised I don't have flight on my bar. There we go. Right, take it, that's a bridge again, yeah. What's that? Is that anything? No. No, it isn't. We have a green marker here. Oh, it's me. Tis I.
Bathed in the half-light of these starless barrens, you spot a figure you could only describe as a second self. It looks haggard and weak, its very voice but a feeble echo of your own.
Sebille, come. Come closer, so that you may see me, as I truly am.
Ask you speaking to.
You will see, when you look me in the eyes.
The apparition clasps your face in its shaking hands. You suddenly feel your eyes tingle. Everything becomes brighter, sharper. Blacks and whites become glorious bursts of color, then fade back into their accustomed spectrum.
Blind eyes, shine brightly. Speak the spell and see.
You learn spirit vision. Cast this spell regularly to reveal a hidden world of ghosts lingering in the mortal realm. Okay.
Please, speak the spell.
Okie dokie. Right, we need to move that. Where's the other source one? There.
Right, well, let's move that to there then. Let's move that to there, that to there.
God is the strange mirror image of yourself. Before you stands the god Tir-Sendelius in all his spectral glory.
You know me, don't you? I saved you from drowning. I blessed you, made you powerful, and now I've come to seek some power in return. Your god-woken soul is my last refuge, my last bastion. May as well make the best of what you have to offer.
Tir-Sendelius nourishes himself from the source that abounds in your presence. You feel it deep down inside yourself.
Ah, yes. Just what I needed. I tell you, dying just doesn't become a god.
Dying? Weirdly asking what's happening.
The void itself is hunting down the gods, leeching us in ways we never thought possible. Droplet by droplet, we are being drained. We're battling for our very survival. It's a battle we're losing, and should we truly lose, all will be cast into oblivion.
Shall we do a Sebille?
Don't you be impertinent, girl. The table's turning is not a victory, but a bitter stalemate at best. You must realize, Sebille, that our fates are now as one, just as our souls are now as one. We are I. Together we are a force to be reckoned with. But if we seek to survive the onslaught of the void, we stand no chance unless we become vastly more powerful than we are now. That means there is but one place we can go, the Well of Ascension.
The Well of Ascension, so you once read it. It is the fabled birthplace of the gods.
It most certainly will be. The Well of Ascension is a lake, a pool of pure source in which the powers of the Seven lie united. We gave them up freely to create the first divine. Each of us donated half of that which makes us gods. To bathe in the lake is to become our chosen. That is where the road to divinity leads. And you must be the first to reach it at all costs.
Tell him not to worry, to lose is a complete abstract to you.
I know. Or did you think I chose you for those majestic cat eyes alone? One must never enter into any endeavor, though, without realizing the stakes. The void is stronger than ever. A new divine won't be enough. You need to go to the Well of Ascension, not to bathe in the source of the Seven, but to take it. All of it. Only she who claims everything will be everything. The Void's doom, this world's liberator.
So he's implying you must steal the powers of the other gods. That makes you feel rather uncomfortable.
Whatever for. The other gods will either bow to you or be undone. But of course that is what they are saying to their own god-woken as we speak. We both know they won't bow. Just like we both know you will never bow to them. Only one can become a god strong enough to safeguard our world. One, at the expense of all others. So make no mistake, Sebille. Chances are the road to divinity will be paved with dead gods. Their blood on your blood-red hands. But don't let that dismay you. For these sins will be washed clean by the knowledge you committed them to save all of existence. To save your kin, and your loved ones, and the world they live in.
Okay, tell him you're convinced. Ask him where you can find the Well of Ascension.
I promise that yours alone will be the powers of the lake, and to the lake I will lead you. But not yet. Not until you've become a true master of the Source. Until you speak the language of creation itself. Our journey will be fraught with peril. It is a pilgrimage of challenges that will require you to command Source like only a god-woken can, and wield its most powerful spells.
I'm not quite sure what to do. Okay, that'll
Hoarse
do.
laughter rolls and echoes into infinity.
You flatter me, Sebille. But if all I had to do was give, you would long ago since have received. We are I now. The spells you need to know I will teach you when you are ready. But first, you must learn to channel the Source in greater volumes. That is why you need to seek masters of the Source. You must make them teach you, so that you may become a master in turn. So return to Rivellon and seek out these sages where they dwell. Convince them to share with you their deep-seated bond with the Source. Once you have, you may return to me here.
Before you go, ask what you did to your eyes exactly.
Something that will make you understand that for a god, there is precious little difference between the living and the dead. Source is. It is a constant, a subject of neither time nor transience. All of life is Source, and in Source it is, immortally so. You have the vision of a god now. Eyes that can see spirits, the souls of the dead made manifest in Source. Speak the spell during your peregrinations and you will see them. Where the dead lie, the dead linger.
Peregrinations? I've never heard that word ever. Say you'd have thought he's a master of Source himself.
And so much more. But I'm no longer who I once was, bound to you as I've become. I will teach you what I can.
Hi, gamer.
That will expand the bounds of your soul. That you'll have to hunt for yourself. Best of luck, Sebille.
Okay, head into the cloud of smoke again.
The Meister stares intently at you. Her eyes are tired and bruised, but determined.
Still alive? Gods above, there might be something to you after all.
She leans in, her bloody tongue flickering hungrily about your face.
Tell me, what did you see? What do you know?
Ignore the burn in your lungs and quickly explain what happens. Your god hiding within you, your new power, and the masters of the Source.
She sighs impatiently as you hack up the last of the green smoke.
You can't channel enough Source? Gods be damned, why couldn't you have a nice simple problem? Finding an orc to dance the hornpipe, perhaps?
Look at her in surprise. She doesn't know what you need to do next.
I know exactly what must be done. You must find a master of Source. And I could have helped you once, but no longer. The purging which the Magisters included as part
Yeah, I
of
can see
their
what you
service
what you mean
was
there,
quite
gamer. Yeah.
efficient. They stripped me of my Source.
I think the collar was just to stop you from using the actual Source magic, though.
Not enough to silence me, but enough that I would not turn their insides to lime. Enough to sever my link to the font from which all Source flows, and certainly enough that I cannot train you. So we must seek alternatives. Alas, the only Source masters not yet hauled off to Fort Joy or turned into meat puppets are those too dangerous or cunning for the Magisters to contain. Sorcerers that allowed their power to corrupt them. Many are wicked, cruel, vile, and generally not good teacher material, but we may have no others to turn to.
Right, here we go. Hero, rest your hand on your weapon. You better be killing such creatures, not begging them for help. Nod, it sounds dangerous, but if that's what it takes.
Just so. Some of these are quite dark, twisted individuals. The kind of creatures that grew bored pulling their legs from spiders and so moved on to people. However, it is the path we walk, no matter what the cost. No matter what is asked of you.
The Meister doubles over in a violent coughing fit, struggling for breath. After a few moments, she regains her composure, wiping a thin smear of blood from the corner of her mouth.
Oh, in that case, it is quite a contradiction then, game.
No matter what is asked of you, you must learn from them.
Is she sure this is the only
Unless I
way?
am. And we do not have time to nitpick morals. The Magisters have kept ledgers with all known sorcerers, especially the powerful ones not yet captured. They would be an invaluable resource, but do be careful not to get caught. I was their guest for a time, and I promise you the gallows was the most comfortable part of the experience. And if their barracks turns out to be as empty as their skulls, just try to keep an ear to the ground. There may still be powerful sorcerers hiding in these lands.
As she speaks, one of her wounds reopens, a dark red stain spreading across her tunic. She hisses in frustration and starts to bind the gash.
I wish there was more I could do, but in this condition, I would be more a hindrance than a boon. Godspeed, and remember, do whatever it takes.
Right, okay, it's time to do some looting around here, I think. Let's have a quick look what we've got. Firestorm grenade. Well, first of all, we need to do that, and we need to get source back. There we go. And can we rob all this without getting upset? Bucket helmet, don't need that. Firestorm grenade. Take that. Take that. Little swirling mud. I remember that. That's from the first one, Original Sin. That was an ingredient for a combination. Nice one, gamer. I think I did go back into the fort, and I left Griff alive initially. I went back and killed him. So I'm not quite sure what there is alive there. I think there's a couple of NPCs alive. Not many though. Yes, we'll take that. Let's get on the looting specialist. No, I'm not, mate. No, I'm not using any exploits. Chain lightning pots. Let's have a look at these. Okay, pretty much what we've got on at the moment. So let's move those over there. Cutting board, that's useless. Chain lightning, let's give that to you. Notes on the Godwalker. Meister Servant instructs me to record my research before I can do this experience regarding Godwalker Ascension. The ritual itself is quite simple. Okay, we know all that. We don't need to go through that again. Let's get that. Treats on humanity. And pouch. Where is that? There. I think I might have seen something on Core Carnage's stream about an item exploit, but I didn't take much notice of it, to be quite honest. Is it a dupe? Exploit. Oh, energy chest. What's that? Source orb, yes. Yeah, by all means, you can tell me, mate, no problem. Spirit of the Apprentice.
The spirit of an elegant elven woman materializes before you. She seems surprised.
You can see me. A god woken in my presence. You honor me. I am the Meister's apprentice. I study under her, but I do not learn. I hear tales of the ritual, of what lies beyond. Such wonders, such powers. Meister tells me it cannot happen, that I am not god woken. But in my heart, I know I'm special. I try. I burn the root. I breathe the smoke and it burns me back. No air fills my lungs, only fire. When the darkness falls, I cannot cry out. I leave my life behind with a shameful whimper.
I suppose you risk such a thing if she's aware of the dangers.
The spirit looks at you regretfully.
It is hard to hear of such power and not covet it for yourself. I lie to myself and convince myself that I am special. But I am not special. I am...
Put some gold or something into any bike. Right, have we got some gold on her? Let's open that. Let's split that. Okay, right, we've done that. Let's try this then. Oh right, so it's not in backpack for me. You have to give the backpack to a vendor. Is that what we're saying? How do you buy the items from the NPC with the money in the bag? Do you give him the bag, or do you put the money into a bag in your inventory? Is that what we're saying? Let's just see if there's anything I can buy over here. I'll just try it out.
Have you anything that will protect against Voidwoken?
I can turn aside fire, cold and poison. But Voidwoken, God knows what'd stop those beasts.
Oh, that's weird.
Cold steel it is then.
Right. So how would I do this then? Let's have a look. Let's find a vendor.
Glad to see you well.
Browse her supplies. Have we got anything I can afford?
You suppose the Madison will get rid of the Voidwoken anytime soon?
Doubt it. Now they've got that Alicia's
The bag is worth the amount in the bag. Right, okay then.
the axe.
Let's just get out of take your leave again on
Later
that.
then.
We'll use him. Open, so if I...
Woke up this morning in a sweat. Can't get that thing out of my mind.
You made it back, safe.
I'll split
and
that.
sound. That's all
Put
you
that in
gotta
there.
think about right now.
Easier said than done, Ada.
Glad to see you well.
Anything more?
Yeah, I've got loose gold on her. Take
Till
leave a
later
minute.
then.
Yeah, he's got loose gold, and he's got gold in that pouch as well. Is that what you mean? We've got 259 out in the open and 259 in the bag.
Keep talking to all.
Glad to see you well.
Anything more?
Make sure you have more loose gold. Okay.
Until later then.
You eating any of your own fish?
You kidding? I don't eat what I sell. I usually buy from
Let's just
Ovis.
split that back in there then.
Ovis? How can you afford his stuff?
Right, so put the 191 in there.
Keep 327 there. I'm low on gold at the moment, you see, that's why I've only got a very small amount. I bought some spells earlier on, so I'm pretty skint. Browse the supplies. And find something cheap to buy, shall we? Right, find something to buy. Ah, right, I get what you mean now. I think I know what you mean. Right, if we buy... Right, we'll buy that just to test it. Put the bag in there.
Keep talking, dwarf, and you'll end up eating sawdust from a cell floor.
But I'm going to need enough gold to buy that bike. So let's just cancel that a moment. Let's get something cheap. 220, 160.
You could be a dwarf for starters.
It's only 90. Alright. Accept the offer and buy that bike. Now I can't afford to buy that bike now.
What kind of rat would sell such filth?
Could be worse, you know.
Yeah, I didn't have enough loose gold left, did I, to buy it back. Suddenly that went up to 1300. Let's get rid of that.
Keep talking, dwarf, and you'll end up eating sawdust from a cell floor.
Right, I think I've got the premise now of how it works. So I'll get some more gold and then we'll try it later on. Please tell me I saved it after I came back. Oh no, I didn't. No. Damn it.
As you suck the smoke deep into your lungs, your vision starts to swim and cloud as the world fades away.
Alright, we'll just run through this again quickly. Yeah, I get the idea with that. Now what I'll do is I'll wait till I get some more gold and then I will try it properly. Yeah, I can see what you mean now.
Half-light of these starless it looks haggard and weak. It's
Sebille, come closer, so that you may see me.
Ask you speaking to. Continue. We've been all through all this. Spirit vision end. Get that.
Gone is the strange.
You know your god. Ah, yes. The void. We're back, don't you? You must together. That means there is. It most. We gave that. Is where the road to divinity leads.
Okay.
I know. One must avoid. Only she who claims everything will be everything. The void's doom. This world's... It's very simple. But of course, only one... So make no... But don't let that I promise our journey will be fraught with peril.
Horse love.
You are quite... So return... Once you have... You may return something that... Source... You have the... Speak the spell during your peregrinations and you will see them. Where the dead lie. And so... Best of luck.
Champion of the gods. Right, that's done. Remember to save when I get out of here.
The Meister stares intently at...
Still alive?
She leans...
Tell me, what did you see? What you...
She sighs...
You can't channel enough source. God, I know exact the purging. Not enough to set. So we must. Sorcerers that allowed their power to corrupt. You will not be there. However, it is.
The Meister.
No matter what is asked of you, the Magisters have to be killed. And if they're
done.
bad, I wish there was more I could do, but in this.
Full save there. Yeah, I think it'd be easier if I had more than 515 gold. I'm struggling to buy anything. What I've got there. I'll wait till it gets a bit more gold, and then we'll give it another try, shall we? Oh, I've got to do all this again. Thanks, mate. I've saved. A firestorm grenade. I might give it a try in a minute with Meister. Awesome Pistol's done that. Let's try this one. Anything else there? Artillery plant. Go to you. Right, empty bottle. I can go up there. Ask at that. Stone skins potion. Yeah, yep, got that, gamer. Yeah, I think I understand now, mate. Who did I give that to then? Short stick, that goes up there. Fane's notebook. New recipe. Rite of passage, we need that. We need that, I think. Wow. 15k in Fort Joy, that's awesome, mate. Short stick. Seasonal lancet. Anything else we can sell? Do we need intelligence potions? No, get rid of that.
Physical ammo, keep that. Keep that as well.
The Meister stares intently at you. Her eyes are tired and bruised, but determined.
I think I just did, mate. Marked them. Like that. How much is that? No, we can't really afford any of these yet. 560. So we want something to get some cash, don't we? So what's that? 80.
Still alive? Gods above, there might be some...
She leans in.
Tell me, what did you see? What you know?
She sighs and...
You can't channel enough source. Godspeed. You may well have... I don't trust you to tie your bootlaces without accidentally hanging yourself. So we must... Sorcerers that allow
Yeah,
their
that's
power
what I
to
was doing there,
corrupt.
mate.
Many are wicked, cruel, vile, and generally just so. However, it is...
The Meister...
No matter what is asked of you, the Magisters... But do be careful. And if they're bad...
As she speaks...
I wish there was more I could do, but...
Yeah, if you hold shift over any item, it puts that over it. Yeah, I don't want to sell those. Oh, I suppose I could. I was hanging on to those in case I needed them to make any special ones later on. I suppose we could sell those though, for the time being. Medusa head, she hasn't got that yet. It's polymorph 2.
The Meister sits slumped in her chair. You notice that some of her scales have dropped to the floor.
Well, let's see if we can do it with this. Oh no, can't.
What news? Can you channel enough source? Are you powerful enough to proceed? Of course. You can find more in the cloister woods to the north. The Magister break into the... Remember, these are...
The Meister
shall
sits
try
slumped in her chair. You notice that some of her scales have dropped to the floor.
Oh, it still only gives me 1,046. That means I can get that.
What news? Of course. You can... The Magister break into the... Remember...
This is not a good one to do it with, I don't think. With her,
The
but...
Meister sits slumped in her chair. You notice that some...
What... Them break into the... Remember...
Right, what was that? 800 was it, the shard? Let's get out above first. Ah, I see what you mean there. Hang on a minute. Let's go back and try that. Get the books back.
The Meister sits slumped in her chair. You notice that some of her scales
How
have
much do we
dropped
need to
the
buy them
floor.
back? 380. 880. Yeah, I will do, don't worry. So that means I need 880 in the bag in order to buy those back, but then I'd need 880 in my inventory as well, which I can't do. So I'm going to need at least 1600, 1700 to do that. It's where they can buy over less.
What news? Can you remember these are
Right, let's split that. Get something for 400.
The Meister sits slumped in her chair. You notice that some of her scales have dropped.
That's 136, 188. I don't have enough spell books to get 2,660, 2,369, mate. I don't have enough on me. Let's try it out on this. What's that? 380. Let's get that. Put that in there. That's 786. Why is that 786?
What news? Remember these are
Ah, it's because of those in there. That's why. Alright, so just do it with the bag. Okay, I think I get what I was doing wrong there now.
The Meister sits slumped.
What news? Can you channel enough source? Are you powerful enough to proceed?
Right, so that's 500. How much you got in there? 486. Get rid of that one. So that's 380. Put that in there. That's 106. Except buy that back. I still lost the gold over there though.
Remember these are
So I've got 400, still got 485 in there, but I still lost all the gold out of there. So I still paid for that. Ah, right, okay. Alright, well, I think I've spent enough time on that for the time being. Right, I'll get back to the story, which is what I want to do. Well, thanks for the info anyway. I'll try it later on, mate. I'll experiment with it and see what I can do with it. I'll probably do that when I'm not streaming. Right, what have we got here? that.
What a sturdy elf you are. Penny for a sick dog.
A glance at the dog's miserable face tells you it's sick, all right.
Much business today.
Ask him what's wrong with the dog.
What am I, dog's doctor? Dog's sick. Go on, give us a penny for a sick dog.
Give him one.
He can't.
Keep steady.
Take a leave.
He'll be by soon enough.
Thank the divine you're here to protect us.
Yes, of course.
So is
The
the
dog
dog.
lies there quietly, clearly in great pain.
You kidding? I don't eat what I sell. I usually buy from over, so what are you looking at? I'm sick.
I think I've seen it before, mate. It's not a problem. I will check it later on when I'm not streaming and have a go at it. I'm sure I'll be able to get it right. But I do want to get on with the story a little bit, otherwise we're going to be lagging behind. That's what ails it.
Pain in the neck. Got a bad pain in the neck.
Lay your hand upon its neck.
It flinches. A low, threatening growl builds within its throat.
Slide your hand between its studded collar.
Under the collar, you find the sharpened points of metal rivets, gouging the poor dog's skin. The dog bares its teeth at you and growls.
Tell the dog it can heal its pain, but it must trust you.
The dog gives you a long, hard stare, but does not bite you. Yet.
Turn the collar inside out.
The dog goes to bite your hand, and then realizes the pain is gone.
Hey, I feel okay. Thanks. Think I'll wander off now. Here, before I go, what can I do to show my gratitude?
People don't want to leave town. Can't blame them.
Ask him who put the collar on him.
Master did.
Ask if he knows what that means.
Huh? Wait a minute. Master hurted me? Excuse me a minute. I'm gonna go now, but first I have a thing I need to do.
He turns to his master.
You bad man, you! You kidding? I don't eat what I
Man and his
sell.
dog. We hope the dog expressed its gratitude. That's that one done then.
All this? How can you afford this?
To march against the ancient empire!
Oh, we can rob that.
Stop those beasts.
Cold steel it is, then.
You, stranger! What are you doing here?
Woke up this
Whoa, excuse me.
can't get that thing in my mind.
You made it back safe and sound. That's all you gotta think about right now.
Grumbling, the Magister turns back to her patrol.
Easier said than done, ain't it?
Okay, that's good. I thought we'd have to fight then. Oh, damn it. Portrait of a man. That can go there. We're using the wrong person again.
Hear ye! Hear ye! We just here.
Is that the same dog? No, Molly the dog.
Hackles raised, the dog barks at the sand built up beneath the building.
That's what it's barking at.
There's something not right, and that's wrong. It's under the house thing there, and it's bad. I can smell it.
Remark that everything smells bad around here.
Not like this. This smells real bad. This smells evil.
Okay. Something underneath. Take all that. Water barrel, no.
I don't care if we tear this place apart plank by plank. We will find him.
You! Have you seen anyone leaving this place? Grey cloak, grey beard, a satchel of books under one arm. You can't have missed him.
Tell Her Majesty you haven't seen anyone.
Lucian's teeth. Where is that? If you see anything suspicious, anything at all, report it immediately. Do you understand?
Give the Magister an elaborate bow. You're always happy to help the law.
He glares at you before stomping off.
Yeah, okay. Missing Magisters. We have learned that Magisters are investigating several disappearances for the ranks and have occurred around Driftwood. They suspect foul play and are hunting for a fugitive. Their top suspect is a tinkerer, a sorcerer named Higba. It might be worthwhile to conduct our own investigation. Okay.
If any of you see so much as a rat's hair out of place, you tell the Magisters.
Right, I can't loot any of that.
Get them out, and you can get back to work.
Greb.
The dwarf peers at an expertly dissected fish, gently poking its innards with his...
Fascinating. Most fascinating. Oh, my... I mean, no, what do you want?
I say that you recognise those incisions, the work of a healer or a scholar, not some fishmonger.
With a small grin, the dwarf glances between you and his handiwork, and shrugs.
Indeed I am. They can close our schools, but they can't take away what I've been taught. Besides, there's still so much to learn.
Wonder how the likes of him wound up in a place like this.
Times are hard. There's not much gold to be made in scholarly pursuits. I can't ignore my first calling, though, especially when there's so much to learn.
Ask if you can help somehow.
Yes, as it happens. I need to see the effects of eating these fish, firsthand, if you understand me.
So you'll eat the fish if you're sure it'll do some good.
Wonderful. Now, there's 3 samples that I wish to learn more about. Care to choose?
Top one, yellow one.
The fish instantly churns your insides. Your
Ouch.
vision blurs to reveal towering horrors. The Voidwoken, gathered before a silhouetted figure. You strain to see who it is. Your perspective abruptly changes. Cold, dark water. You glide through it. Black tendrils suddenly creep across your vision. You slow. The darkness consumes you. The dwarf suddenly drifts back into view, peering at you with fascination.
How do you feel?
A stream of black bile suddenly erupts from your mouth and across the dwarf's boots. He doesn't even look displeased.
Catch your breath and say that you saw the memories of the Voidwoken. Them, their victims, they're all connected to something.
The dwarf leans in and peers intently at your eyes.
Spontaneous delusions. Very interesting. But nothing more than a side effect from eating the fish, I'm sure. Speaking of which, I've learned a great deal from observing you. I owe you a great debt.
That's what he learned from observing.
The dwarf puffs up his chest and proudly gestures to the fish.
The fish is indeed malignant. Elves are affected by it in the same manner as other species. Perhaps a touch more vivid in their hallucinations, but otherwise identical.
So you willing to
Thank
try
you,
another?
but no. I can only allow for 1 specimen per volunteer, or my findings could become flawed. The fish you ate is known as yellow ridgeback. Quite a cunning breed, often used in concoctions to increase alertness. But this one, touched by the void itself. Who is to say how such a creature might alter an alertness mixture? Seek out somewhere that peddles alertness herb mixes. Adding these unique ridgebacks might make quite the impact. So, now my work must continue, as soon as I've got in my quota of fish, of course. Farewell, stranger.
Okay. Potent alertness. A herbal mixture that should grant alertness to one who smokes it. Okay. That's a word with Blathin.
Oi! You look the kind of wench you can keep a secret. Fancy a good time? Head downstairs in the Black Bull Tavern. Tell the lummox blocking the way that Blathin gave you a tip-off.
Okay.
Grisha's still the favourite.
Excuse me.
If I bet against him, I could win big. Or lose it all.
Alright, gamer, you have fun, mate. Enjoy yourself. I'll see you soon. I might even come over and watch in a few minutes. What's that there? Oh, it's nothing, just steam, is it? Okay. Hi Darren, how are you today, mate?
The dog sniffs the wooden decking, like there's something wrong.
Something's wrong. Something's wrong, and it's not right. I don't know, but there's something wrong, and it's underneath the floor.
Tell the dog you'll investigate.
Be careful down there, missus. You're not smelling what I'm smelling.
Okay. Right, how do we get down there then? I'm fine, mate. I'm absolutely fine. Right, how are we going to do this then? Okay, we got in. That's good. What's all this? And what have you missed, Darren? You've not missed an awful lot, mate, apart from the fact we have now got Spirit Vision, which I need to move. Get all that over there. That should be in there. In fact, I should use that more often. We got anything in here? Oh, I've installed SKSE and Sky UI in Skyrim SE now. Just waiting for the see if they get HDT on the go so we can get the jiggles going. That's all we're waiting for now. I've noticed there is a couple of mods that say it's got the jiggles, but I don't think they'll be the good stuff, if you know what I mean. Boom, 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 filled with oil. No, that's not good. What's in here? Heavy metal crate. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's get out of the way of that then. Can we unlock that? Thievery level 2 low. Great, let's get out of there.
That's a trap.
Careful. I've spotted a trap. This place stinks. But some of these barrels look interesting.
Let's just do that and that. I've got the new CBBE installed, mate. No, it doesn't give you the jiggles. Yeah, apparently it needs the was it HDT that we had? On the original, on Oldrim. $34 oranges. And I'm looting with the wrong person again. Dear. You didn't get a notification I was streaming. That's weird. But saying that, Chalk was saying last week that he didn't get a notification for streaming either, but then it came back again the day after. So I think it might be a YouTube thing. Oh, why is that locked? Lockpick. Poisoned, great, well that's alright. He's undead. There's another one locked. Well, doesn't this look like a fighting arena? It's weird. I thought that once you had the bell ticked, I thought you got notifications all the time. Right, check these. Check this. Oh, lots of stinky fish. Old plate. Security log. Let's read that. Don't stare into the barrel. Wow, okay. Ooh. Fish storage key.
Nice.
Erythrasian Necromancer. That could come in handy for you, I think. No, Huntsman. Let's put that on her for the time being. As is that. That's for selling. Selling. Let's give it all of those to Voidwalking Fish Exchange. Now what's that about then? Notify the doctor that his fish is available. Swap some fish, cast it in a barrel with fish inside. Divinity. Two-handed. Not using two-handed. I'll give that to you. Hang on a minute, let's try and use that, shall we? Where's it gone? Let's put a little save in. Cast skill. Fish is still there. Okay, that's rather weird. Ooh, Soulforged crossbow. 25 to 27. No, it's not good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Soulforged blade. What the hell just happened? Two-handed. What the hell? Okay, right, let's move you up there. Ricochet might be good for this area.
Glory is mine!
No corpse about, is there? No, there isn't. Can't use that then. Not enough AP to do that. Right, end turn. Ouch. Okay, this is going to hurt a lot. Worm tremor. Right, I'll get all of you here. Tangled. There's mend.
Prepare yourself. The blood of legions trails you, benders. Stench of your past corrupts. Corrupts.
Right, okay. Right, you can fly out of there a little bit. Encourage. This is not good. This is not good at all. Conjure incarnate. Blood, yes.
Prepare yourself.
Power infusion. Regen on myself. Right, what have we got? No armor, no armor, no armor. Whirlwind. And taunt. Too taunted.
You are blemish. You are filth. I've come to blood of legions. Come play with me, if come die with me. Corrupts. Let it be done, Losa. Come play with me, Ifan. Come die with me. Behold, we shall see us. We shall see. We shall.
That's my armor gone.
See you cast into the void.
Any corpses about? There's one. I think these are a bit close for what I want to do. Can't do that. Right, bloated corpse, where can we get you to? If you can live that long.
I am a master, Benmest, and you
Battering ram.
must do just as you're told, don't you? Let it be done, Losa.
What can we do? Right, we can fortify. Armor of Frost. Magic armor as well. And Fireball.
I am a master, Benmest, and you always do just as you're told, don't you?
We've not got restoration on you. Yes, somewhere there it is. Restoration. Armor of Frost. Winter Blast. Where's this go? Let's try. How are you doing? Are you still surviving?
I behold, fame the undying, fame the eternal. Behold, fame the
You're level 11 days.
fame the eternal traitor. You will suffer, fame.
Go off, Ian, you can do it.
You and your lords, you will all suffer.
Ooh, right, well, have that straight away. Get your life up. Let's try and move out of here a little bit. Oh, come on. How can you miss from there?
Behold, fame the undying, fame the eternal traitor.
Right. Not sure if it'll work or not. Let's fly you up there. Oh, damn it, can't reach. They're all dead. Can't quite reach.
You will suffer, fade the eternal. You and your damn son. You will all suffer.
Right, Heart of Steel. Element of the Totem.
The Seven believed your lies, Vane, and now you believe theirs.
Oh, so close. Oh, no, 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 no. There's one of these two alive over here. You.
We shall have justice. We shall see you cast into the void.
Oh, nice one, okay. Looks like we did it. Oh, Vane bit the dust. That's unfortunate. Throw in a little save. Well, this should help with the money situation, at least. We've done all those. Done all that. Got it, no other way out. Alright, come on folks, get up here.
Nice one. I don't think we found out. Did we find out what he wanted? Loads of fish again. Wow. Check over here, make sure there are no dig sites. Ooh, what was that? One attribution, one persuasion. 30 magic armor. I know it's got more armour on than some of those, but we need the intelligence and that on her, so we'll keep that. No, we don't want to exit Driftwood yet, do we? I think we've still got things to find here. Canox, have we spoke to Canox?
What? You be needing something from me, lass? Ain't much inclined to rub elbows with elves, if you catch me drift.
Argues attitude is rather short-sighted, best to stand together in times like these.
Ain't no one been standing together since Lucian died. Ain't been no goodwill among your kind, or mine, or anyone else's since the Reds have been in charge.
Wink and Whisper are not exactly a fan of the Magisters either.
Glad to hear you say it. The day will come we'll overthrow 'em, you mark my words. Until then, I'll practice the art of gutting unspoiled fish.
Ask if he knows anything about this fugitive the Magisters are looking for.
Fugitive? Ah, yeah. I don't think that's something I should be discussing with strangers.
Talon's very clear he dislikes the Magisters, so why not discuss an enemy of the Magisters?
Because I don't intend to end up with me lips stitched together, that's why.
Okay.
No, I shan't be baited. I ain't saying nothing on the topic no more.
So he has no choice. If he knows anything, it's his duty to speak, as it's your duty to save this man's life. Oh, success.
Godspeed, buggered fine. I'll tell you all I know.
The dwarf leans in and begins whispering conspiratorially.
This fella runs along, right, sweating, panicking. Red's racing after him like hunting hounds. Hide in a barrel, you fool, I yelled. And what do you know? He did. Problem is, he's still in there. Been hours. Can't go nowhere, he can't, not with the Reds around.
Right, he's in a barrel. So where? would he be? Hang on, barrel there. Been all those. Let's try in here. No. What about in there? So that's
Behind the containers, the fish in one of the barrels shifts slightly.
Please, you have to help me. The Magisters have gone mad.
slight lower to the barrel. Wonder if this is the man the Magisters are hunting.
I don't know what they're talking about. I've nothing to do with the missing Magisters. I'm just a tinkerer. I wouldn't hurt an imp, and now they want to execute me. Please, you have to help me. I have to get out.
Look over your shoulder to be sure you're not being watched, and a whisper ask what he needs you to do.
I just need to get out of Driftwood. I can't risk being seen, but if you can get out of town, I can escape to Arks. Please, I'll do anything. Just don't let them see me. Don't let them find me.
Okay, how do we do this then?
Thank you. Bye, Lucian. I'll follow your lead. But please, be careful. If the Majesty...
Right, I'll get a save in there then. Law and order. Right, so we want to get him out of here. Oh, I'll tell you what we can do. Trouble.
Are we safe? At last, I can breathe again. At last! I was sure I'd die in that wretched place. You have my thanks. If not for you, I probably would have been found, gutted, and salted.
So it was your pleasure.
Please, I can't just let you walk away. Here, take this scroll as a gift.
A damp, scale-covered roll of paper emerges from the barrel.
In fact, that's what started all the trouble in the first place. The Magisters nearly lost their minds when they saw me with it.
That's where we found that scroll.
In the kitchens of the tavern, of all places. That cook had it. Offered it for a great price, too. I thought she was an idiot selling it so cheap. Then again, I'm the dolt who ended up in a barrel. But if she has Magister artifacts, she must be the one they're looking for.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So you'll have to have a word with his cook.
I swear, once I get to Arks, I'm going to have the bath of my life.
Oh, so not there then. What have we got? Medium frost rune. Strength 12. That's, no. Let's take the helmet. It's got summoning on it. Do we need summoning on her? And it is better. Equip.
Summoning to 7. We need to get that to 10 as soon as possible. It's still in the barrel, I don't believe it. Is it? Or is that just a barrel on its own? Right, well, we're coming up to 2 hours, folks. I think that's enough for today. We shall leave it there. I'll throw in a little save. We'll be streaming tomorrow, probably about midday once again. Not quite sure what it'll be. It might be... might do some Dungeon Keeper 2, I think. Tomorrow, we'll see. Alright, folks, thanks very much for watching. This is All Grey, signing off. See you later, Darren. Look after yourself, mate.